So we've had a powerful morning. Anyone here feeling the move of God? Amen. Amen. Has anyone learned something they've never known before? Yes. Amen. A lot, huh? There's a lot, all from the Word of God, and all these things are there for us already. Amen. And these are things you can continue at home and do at home and continue to find your freedom. So we're moving on to our last tool for the day. Normally this takes about an hour, so expect, unless something happens in terms of sometimes there's a manifestation, don't be afraid, but sometimes someone can manifest demons and that type of thing, it takes a little longer. But normally 1 to 2 hours and we'll be done, so we're actually ahead of schedule, so we thank God for that. So this tool is about the doors that God uses, and we were talking about 4 doors, and that's normally what we do, but recently the Lord began to be revealed to be about a 5th door that the enemy uses. We'll go through the doors shortly. But just to explain about presenting Jesus, what we've just done about presenting Jesus. I wasn't fully planning on doing presenting Jesus using that tool, but the Lord revealed to me that the morning was so heavy and so painful for some people that they needed to know that Jesus is there. They needed to know that Jesus will never leave them. They needed to know He was there on their worst day, and even today He's right here, healing, touching, and changing. Amen? Yeah, so that you're not afraid. And if the enemy tries to make you think this thing is too heavy, don't go there. That's just the enemy's work. He normally wants you to use what we are called defense mechanisms. He normally wants you to use blocking. He normally wants you to project in a different direction. But really what he does, like I was telling you, according to Dr. Rebecca Brown, who wrote He Came to Set the Captives Free, she saw a vision of Elaine, who was being delivered from Satanism. And the demons were going round. They looked like cats. And they were sniffing, sniffing, sniffing. She asked the Lord, what is this? And what they were doing, they were looking for a doorway that they can use. The Bible tells us about doorways that the enemy uses. I'm reminded about some things that we watch on TV even with our children. And let our children watch. In particular, for me, there's a particular cartoon that I really like. I think we started talking about it yesterday with my children. You know Monsters Inc.? And Monsters University or whatever it's called. Why do they use doors? I couldn't help but wonder about that. They use fear and they use doors. Scaring. And then they use doors. And there's a lot of Satanism on television. But we never see it. Very harmless. My children are telling me that there's a particular, Melissa, what is it called? The one that you were saying has gravity falls. And you were saying, what? Just explain it. Okay, so it has a character that's a pyramid. Okay, with an eye. Yeah. Okay, alright. And then at the end it appears.
Yeah, it appears. Yeah.
It flashes. That's what you're saying. Yeah, because we have a PVR decoder, so normally you should be able to pose. So they've tried posing that character and you can't pose it. It just flashes, and even if you time it to pose it or to try and rewind and all that, it refuses. So it's a signature. You know, someone once explained to me that even Freemasons, if you think it's a nice big boys club, you're wrong. It's actually satanic. Even down to the way, you know, I never understood some things about why, you know, there was a video that appeared on TV the other day, and it had people, everybody is black, one side, even the hair is dyed black, the clothes are black, and then the other side is white. Apparently that's a sign of Satanists, where they show darkness and light. And they're like, for them, they're opposing the light. So it's part of what they do. So down all the way to Freemason Hall, if you look at the Freemason Hall, they have types, black, white, black, white, black, white. Apparently that's a major thing for the satanic world. They put white and black together, next side by side, to oppose. And one of the things that Satanists say is that they're not looking to win. They already know that they're not going to win. They already know that God has already won. What they're looking for is revenge, apparently. And because their father, Satan, was thrown, or their Lord Satan was thrown from heaven. So they're trying to revenge. And how do they revenge? How do you think Satan is revenge against God? Sheila? Hurting God's children, yes. What else do they do? They try and attack God's people. We had a lady in Ethiopia who told us about how she used to go out of her way as a Satanist. She used to say, she was thinking she's an atheist. But really what she was is a Satanist, because she talked about how she was taught Satanism by the devil himself. Then she says she'll go to a believer's room if the believer wasn't strong. She'll change around your furniture. You come from wherever you come from, you come and find your furniture has been changed. Then she changes it again. You go to the room to shower or to the bathroom to shower, you come back, it's been changed again. So you begin to think you're crazy. Then when they began to think there's something wrong with them, then she told them, forget about Jesus, come and show you fun. So that's how she gets Christians out of the faith. What happens with that? We don't believe our God. We think God has a sinister motive. We think God has a hidden thing because people have done that to us in life. That's why we've gone through all these stages today, so that we stand with Christ as our firm foundation. That it doesn't matter. Like Job, even though you're shaken and everything, you're able to say, even though you slay me, yet will I still follow you. Because God is good. Nothing bad can come from God. And the thing with God, no matter what happens, even when you are bad, God is good. Even when you lack faith, God is faithful. And on the other side, the devil, even if he tries very hard to tell the truth, all that can come out of him is lies. Even if he promises himself, this one will tell the truth, all that can come out of him is lies. Okay? So no matter what he does, it's evil, he's fallen, there's no redemption for him. It is already a sealed deal. Revelations 20. I always like to quote Revelations 20. When the devil tries to remind me of my past, and even my present, and even tries to shake up my future, and make me think that I will have a problem, I point him to his future. Revelation 20. He'll be changed. And what I love about Revelation 20 is that Satan is not changed by God. He's too low for God to change him. He's not changed by a major angel or anything like that. God actually sends just an angel. Just one of the angels. And he's changed for 1,000 years. It's coming. It's coming. His fate is decided already. It's coming. So the enemy will always try to cheat the children of God, try to ensure, but then you know Satan is fast, and they pray, yeah? And they'll pray for your soul. Imagine, while you are refusing to fast, oh, I have answers. Then they fast and they pray. Yeah? Of course they pray to the devil, who is a horrible, horrible master. You dare not go against him. There's no grace. There's no grace. There's no blood of Jesus there for you under the devil. So we needed to be very firm and sure about who we are in God before we move to these doorways and dealing with this as the final hold. And really, what we are doing is just confirming that healing has happened, okay? So there are 5 doors that we'll go through. I'll read for you the way that you know that a door is open. There are 5 doors. One is fear. The door of fear. Then there's the door of hatred. There's the door of sexual sin. There's the door of rejection. There's the door of the occult and witchcraft. On the door of rejection, which is the newer door that God has revealed to me, this lady told us how one of the things she used to use against Christians is that she says she could put her fingers in the spiritual realm in people's heads and cause people to hate somebody. So people would hate someone without even knowing why they hate her. So she just turn people against people. So the door of rejection, sometimes you try and you work and everything and you find yourself rejected. Well, guess what? You're not the first to be rejected. Yeah? Remember? The rock that was rejected has now become what?
The cornerstone.
And who's that?
Jesus.
Jesus. Amen? He was rejected. He was rejected, okay? So normally, when we're dealing with the doors, I find that the most stubborn door is the door of fear. Even for me, when I did so for the first time, when I was in the congregation, the door of fear didn't close that day. It took many, many days for it to close. Not to say that it will happen for you as well. It depends. You see, the door of fear is about security. You need to be able to jump out of a building and trust that God will hold you. And I'm not saying that literally, okay? But that's the example I'm giving. You need to be able to turn. You know the way we go for team building? And you're told to turn your back to the rest of your colleagues and then to jump off. Well, I've never done that one. I never do. I don't believe anyone's going to catch me. I believe that they're going to catch me. Can you imagine that? Yeah. But the things of faith have to be like that with God. You have to step out and believe. Remember what I was telling you about buying a house? Believing that God will provide in those 4-5 months, even though I didn't have a single coin, we didn't have a single coin. And in those 4-5 months, we were able to step out and we found God caught us on the other side and we were able to get that particular house. And we bless the Lord for that. So we'll do the door of fear last, just in case it gives us a bit of trouble. So let's work with the door of hatred. The door of hatred becomes a wound. Remember, I was telling you about Dr. Rebecca Brown and how the Lord revealed to her about doorways. And one of the things she says is that not only is a door open in our lives when we are very young, by someone that the enemy uses to open that door, but also the enemy actually puts a strong man there to guard that door, and he's working to make sure that that door remains open. Okay? But today, God is going to reveal through the Holy Spirit what the enemy is using, and then God is going to close that door as we forgive those who have opened those doors in our lives. And then those doors are going to be closed in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
And then the blood of Jesus will seal them.
Amen.
When you do this at home, make sure you follow those steps. And especially after everything, that the door has to be sealed with the blood of Jesus. Because if it's not sealed, it can be opened again. Very important, okay? All right. So as we do this, we need to listen to God. We need to listen to what God is saying. We need to be able to see and hear what God is showing us. So we need to pay attention. I'll give you the signs that the door of hatred is given, is open, and then we'll go doing this for every door, okay? So close your eyes. We're praying. We're at the feet of mercy, at the feet of Jesus, where God reveals to us what the enemy is using in our lives. And we have authority in the name of Jesus. Remember, this was already finished at the cross.
Amen.
Yeah. Just marching to the enemy's camp and taking these things back. It's already finished. So how do you know that the door of hatred is open and that the enemy is using it? You find yourself struggling with bitterness. Bitterness. You feel very bitter about things. You find yourself struggling with envy. You see people you're in school with, they're doing well, you're envious of them, you see your neighbors. The grass looks greener on the other side of the fence. They always say it's a mirage. Yeah? Or water your own lawn. I say Jesus should water your lawn for you. Envy. Find yourself envious of people, and it just doesn't go away. Gossip. Once I spoke with a lady about gossip, and she said, but it's the truth. Some people think that because something is true, you can talk about it. If talking about somebody and something about somebody portrays that person in the wrong light, even if it's true, that is gossip. You have no business to tell another person. So you're a Christian, yet you find yourself gossiping, and gossiping a lot. That is jealous. It's a jealous spirit. It's hatred. The door of hatred is open in your life. Slander. Now the difference between slander and gossip is, slander, you actually make up lies about somebody. Gossip, you're spreading information, but it's true information. You're telling the people who have no business here. So slander, you make up stories about people. And when you gossip and you add roiko and aromat and all those nice sugar and juice things, salty things, spices, actually you're moving out to slander. So it's gossip and slander. Anger. You have a bad temper. Even the whole family knows you have a horrible temper. Yeah, gloomy and short-tempered. The door of hatred is open in your life. Bible says in your anger do not sin. You find yourself when you're angry, nobody wants to be around you. When you're angry, you get violent. When you're angry, you look back later and it's like something took over your body and you don't know what it was. And just say, you know, you may normally have a short fuse. Eh? You may normally angry. Well, you know what? The gifts of the Holy Spirit. You have the fruit of the Holy Spirit, sorry. Galatians 5:22. One of them is self-control. Okay? Self-hatred or no self-worth. You look at yourself and you wish God had done it a little better. People who are doing plastic surgery on themselves and all that stuff. Yeah? You wish you are a boy, you wish you are a girl. You look at yourself as a lesser person than other people. That is the door of hatred that the enemy is using. Only the hatred is directed towards yourself. If you're suicidal, that's hatred. The enemy has opened a door that makes you hate your life so that you want to die. And it's purely because he cannot reach you. So he has to try and reach you through yourself. Isolation. Isolation is also hatred, a door of hatred. You prefer not to be around people, you prefer to be a loner. It's okay to be alone sometimes, but preferring your own company to be with other people. When God called us to be social beings, there's a problem there. Hatred, law of hatred. Law of hatred. It's a self-preservation thing. So I ask, has God revealed to you that the door of hatred is open in your life? I won't ask you to say what. I just need to have an idea of what's going on. Please raise your hand up if the door of hatred is open in your life. Just raise it up. Presence of God. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. By the way, when I did this thing, all 5 doors were open in my life. When my son did it at 12 years, all doors were open in his life. The door of hatred. So let's close our eyes before God and say, God, show me the first time that the door of hatred was open. So what we're doing, we're going to the root. With the things of the spiritual, you go to the root, the foundations. That's what we're doing right now. So let God show you. Let God show you. In the name of Jesus, I command the enemy to reveal the lies he has used. Right now, in the name of Jesus, that seed, I command in the name of Jesus to come forth. In Jesus' name, what you see is a picture, maybe here a word, a name, a memory, anything. Normally, this is something that happens when you're very, very young. Very, very young. I'm saying for some people it happened when you're still in your mother's womb, rejection from your mother's womb. For some of us it's a lineage. May the Lord reveal as the Holy Spirit speaks. He may start with your time, start before your time. You know this because your own mother shows those signs, those symptoms. Ask God to reveal. Anyone who has seen? Again, I'm not going to ask you to say. I just need to see the movement. Amen. Thank you, Jehovah, for those hands. Oh, quite a number. There's a lot of faith in this room. Bless them. Bless the Lord. Now you need to forgive that person for opening the door of hatred. So say, I forgive, then name the person. Could be many people. For opening the door of hatred in my life. For Joseph, it was his brothers. Joseph was old, so he would forgive all his brothers. Such a case. Then say, Father God, thank you for revealing to me how the door of hatred was opened in my life. I thank you, God, because you are love. And those that love you must love others. So even as I begin this journey of you closing this door and replacing it with love, I thank you. Now, God, show me the lie that I have believed by keeping this door of hatred open. Listen to what God tells you. I hear you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be loved. That's a lie. So the way we've done it to the others, renounce the lie. When you hear it, say, I renounce the lie that I don't deserve love. I renounce the lie that it was my fault. I renounce the lie that it's a tribal thing. I renounce the lie that it's helpless. Say it, I renounce, and say the lie. You just hear, by the way. You just hear. My sheep know my voice, says the Lord. My sheep know my voice. Someone speaks it. Thanks the Lord. Someone speaks it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Spirit of hatred is lifted in the name of Jesus. This woman has let go of the door in the name of Jesus. breaking. Thank you, Lord. I see chains breaking. I see chains breaking. Hallelujah. Remember, wherever there is bondage, the devil uses unforgiveness and lies. We are forgiven. We have renounced the lie. Now we need to introduce the truth. So say, Father God, show me the truth about this door.
Show me the truth about this door.
Show me the truth about hatred.
Show me the truth about hatred.
Show me the truth about who I am.
Show me the truth about who I am.
Now begin to declare the truth. You can also use scripture, but also listen. Listen so that we begin to understand and hear God's voice. Listen. Use scripture, but also listen. May your spiritual eyes be open. Now begin to say, I declare the truth that, then say the truth. The truth is always beautiful. Say it. The truth is that those who walk with God will always demonstrate love. The truth is that the Son of God is in me, and so I have to love. I have been taught to love by God Himself. The truth is that hatred has no hold on me. The truth is that I am saved. I am healed and delivered. The truth is that my tongue shall be used to glorify Jehovah and never to detract others. The truth is that I am the temple of the Holy Spirit, and hatred cannot abide together with the Holy Spirit. Declare the truth. Declare the truth. Declare the truth. Now say, loving Father, in the name of Jesus, won't you close this door of hatred?
Won't you close this door of hatred?
I can hear slamming of doors. Now, if you've seen a door shutting, you've seen something showing closing or something, just raise up your hand as a testimony to the Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Don't force. If it doesn't happen, I'll show you what you need to do. For some of us, some of the doors are caught up in soul ties. So it's refusing to close. Sometimes you even see hands against the door, pushing the door open. Or you can see light on the other side. That's how you know the door is open. Or sometimes you see the door is partially closed. There's a bit of space, you can see it. Okay. If that's you, you haven't seen the closure of the door yet. Please repeat after me. I break all soul ties.
I break all soul ties.
With? Now you know the person you forgive? Name them. The person who God showed you open the door. You say, I break all soul ties with them, say their name. And then you say, and I sever. To sever is to destroy, to cut off. And I sever all influence from them. In the name of Jesus. I give back to them the things that are theirs. I take back from them the things that are mine. Washed in the blood of Jesus. And I declare that I'm no longer tied to them. In Jesus' name. Now, Lord, would you help me shut this door? Of hatred. In Jesus' name. Anyone who there is movement all of a sudden, just raise up your hand before God. Anyone who suddenly the door has closed just now after the soul time prayer, just raise up your hand before God. I'm seeing one hand here. Actually, was your hand up? Anyone who after the soul time prayer? One hand. There you go. There you go. Amen. There you go. Another hand. Another hand. Yes. Another hand. Soul ties. Now you're learning something about soul ties. So you're telling to that person, so even though you've forgiven them, they are still holding you by the soul. Amen? Now, for all that the door has closed, repeat after me. I break Sorry, this is also for those the doors have not closed. I break
break
every generational tie
every generational tie
that is hindering
that is hindering
the closing
the closing
of the door of hatred.
of the door of hatred.
Right now I repent
Right now I
for
repent
past generations,
for past
for
generations,
all sins of hatred,
for all sins of hatred,
for bowing to idols.
for bowing to idols.
And Lord Jehovah God,
And Lord Jehovah
I
God,
stand here as a member of those generations
I stand here as a member of those generations
and ask for your mercy.
and ask for your
I
mercy.
speak the blood of Jesus.
I speak the blood of Jesus.
I disconnect myself
I disconnect
from
myself
generational curses
from generational
in the
curses
name of Jesus.
in the name of Jesus.
Now I command
Now I
the
command
door of hatred
the door of
to
hatred
shut
to shut
in the name of Jesus.
in the name of
I will
Jesus.
no longer bow before you.
I will no longer bow
In
before you.
Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Freedom. Anybody who did not have the freedom, there you go. Sometimes you just have to be violent, by the way. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hallelujah. The back. Glory to God. Now we need to close this prayer. And what we say is, Father God,
Father God,
thank you for closing the door
for closing the door
of hatred.
of hatred.
The desire of my heart
The desire of my
is
heart
to honor you
is to honor you
with how I live
with how I live
and all my choices.
and all my choices.
I want to forever honor you, God.
I want to forever honor you,
And I
God.
do not want to be involved in sin
I do not want to be involved in sin
or anything
or anything
that portrays you, God.
that portrays you.
May my life be a testimony
May my life be a testimony
of your forgiveness,
of your forgiveness,
of your love,
of your love,
and your mercy.
and your mercy.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Now, Jesus,
Now, Jesus,
I ask you
I ask you
to seal this door
to seal this door
of hatred
of
with
hatred
the blood of Jesus,
with the blood of
that it may
Jesus,
remain
that it may remain
forever closed.
forever
In
closed.
Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Now, Holy Spirit,
Now, Holy Spirit,
teach me how to change
how to change
the habits
the habits
that glorify
that
the
glorify
enemy.
the enemy.
I refuse to gossip.
I refuse to
I
gossip.
refuse to slander.
I refuse to slander.
I refuse to be envious.
I refuse to be
I
envious.
refuse to be bitter.
I refuse to be bitter.
I refuse to allow my anger to control me.
I refuse to allow my anger to control me.
Instead,
Instead,
I ask you, Lord,
I ask you,
to help me that in my anger
that in my
I will
anger
not sin.
I will not sin.
And help me, Lord,
And help me, Lord,
not to be easily angered,
not to be easily angered,
because I have your nature.
because I have your
And
nature.
you, oh God,
And you, O God,
are slow to anger.
are slow to anger.
Now, Lord,
Now, Lord,
on the issue of self-hatred,
in the issue of self-hatred,
help me to truly believe
help me to truly
that I'm
believe
truly, fearfully
that I am fearfully
and wonderfully made.
and wonderfully
In
made.
Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.